Throughout history, people have looked to prophecies for glimpses into the future. These predictions, often shrouded in symbolism and open to interpretation, offer a sense of anticipation and sometimes apprehension. For millennia, the Bible, with its vivid imagery and pronouncements, has been a wellspring of prophetic interpretations. Today, as we navigate a world grappling with uncertainty and change, many believe that current events align with ancient biblical predictions, heralding a time of great upheaval and divine intervention. The allure of these prophecies lies in their potential to connect seemingly isolated events to a larger divinely ordained narrative. With each passing news cycle, individuals and groups offer interpretations, seeking to decipher the times and understand our place within the grand scheme of history. While these interpretations vary, their common thread is the belief that we are living in a time of profound spiritual significance, on the cusp of fulfilling ancient prophecies. This essay explores a selection of biblical prophecies, examining how some interpret them in light of recent global events. From shifting cultural values to escalating conflicts in the Middle East, we will delve into the arguments and evidence presented by those who believe that the world stage is being set for the fulfillment of biblical prophecy. While not endorsing any particular viewpoint, we aim to illuminate the reasoning behind these interpretations and offer a glimpse into the ongoing dialogue between ancient prophecies and modern realities. One of the most debated aspects of biblical prophecy concerns the end times and the signs that will precede them. Many point to specific verses as evidence that we are currently living in this period. For example, Romans chapter 1, verse 25 speaks of a time when people will turn away from God. Critics argue that such interpretations are subjective and have been expressed throughout history. Another prophecy often cited is 2 Peter chapter 3, verses 3 to 5, describing scoffers who deny the second coming of Christ. Proponents point to figures like Richard Dawkins as examples of these scoffers. However, skeptics counter that skepticism towards religious claims is not new. Jerusalem, a city sacred to three major religions, occupies a central place in biblical prophecy, particularly concerning the end times. Zechariah chapter 12, verses 1 to 3, for example, describes a time when Jerusalem will be surrounded by armies. Many interpret this as referring to the ongoing conflicts in the region, particularly the tensions between Israel and its neighbors. They point to events like the series of wars following the Hamas attacks in October 2023 as potential fulfillments of this prophecy, arguing that the increasing instability in the region is a sign of the approaching end times. Adding to these anxieties are interpretations of Isaiah chapter 17, verse 1, and Jeremiah chapter 49, verses 23 to 27, which prophesy the destruction of Damascus. The ongoing Syrian civil war, with its devastating impact on Damascus, has led some to believe that these prophecies are currently being fulfilled. The images of destruction and displacement emerging from the region seem to resonate with the language of these ancient texts, fueling concerns that the conflict in Syria is a harbinger of wider regional instability, potentially escalating to a scale that aligns with biblical descriptions of the end times. Furthermore, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3, which speaks of a proclamation of peace and safety preceding sudden destruction, has been subject to recent interpretations. Some see a connection between this verse and the numerous peace initiatives and calls for dialogue in the Middle East. They argue that such efforts, while well-intentioned, could be inadvertently fulfilling this prophecy, creating a false sense of security before a sudden eruption of conflict. Critics, however, caution against interpreting diplomatic efforts as inherently negative and emphasize the importance of pursuing peace even amidst complex geopolitical realities. Perhaps no aspect of biblical prophecy is as simultaneously intriguing and unsettling as the concept of the Antichrist. This figure is often depicted as a charismatic leader who will emerge in the end times, deceiving many and ushering in a period of tribulation. Some connect this figure to prophecies concerning the abomination of desolation in the temple, as described in Daniel and Matthew. This has led to speculation about the construction of a third temple in Jerusalem and its implications for end times prophecies. Reports of preparations for ancient Jewish rituals, including the raising of red heifers, add to these concerns. These developments, coupled with the prominence of religious figures in Israeli politics, fuel speculation about the fulfillment of these prophecies. However, others caution against ascribing prophetic significance to every political or religious development, emphasizing the need for careful discernment. These interpretations represent just a fraction of the ongoing dialogue surrounding biblical prophecy and current events. While some find comfort in these interpretations, others approach them with caution, acknowledging the complexities of biblical interpretation and geopolitical analysis. Regardless of one's stance, these interpretations highlight the enduring power of biblical narratives to shape our understanding of the world. As we navigate a world grappling with uncertainty, these ancient prophecies continue to spark debate and inspire reflection.